Welcome to Soft Spot, where deadly war machines come to life. Tanks, fighter jets, warships, real combat footage and classified secrets from the world's most devastating weapons. Hit like and subscribe. This is Soft Spot.
In the early hours of October 7th, 2023, as thousands of rockets streaked across the Gaza sky toward Israeli cities, the world witnessed something extraordinary. Not the attack itself, but the response. Countless white trails crisscrossed the darkness as Iron Dome interceptors raced to meet their targets, creating a deadly ballet of technology and survival playing out in real time above millions of sleeping civilians. What most observers didn't realize was that they were watching the future of warfare unfold before their eyes. And now, every major military power on Earth wants a piece of that future. The Iron Dome isn't just a defense system, it's a revolution. Since its first operational deployment in 2011, this Israeli-developed technology has fundamentally altered the calculus of modern conflict. With over 3,000 successful intercepts and a claimed success rate exceeding 90%, Iron Dome has proven that the age-old military axiom, "the offense always has the advantage," might finally be obsolete. But here's what makes Iron Dome truly game-changing. It's not just stopping rockets, it's rewriting the entire strategic playbook for how nations think about deterrence, defense, and diplomatic leverage in the 21st century. Consider this scenario. You're a military planner in South Korea, watching North Korea's missile tests with growing concern. Or you're stationed in Taiwan, calculating the trajectory of Chinese hypersonic weapons. Perhaps you're defending critical infrastructure in Ukraine, where drone swarms have become a daily reality. In every case, the question isn't whether you need Iron Dome technology, it's how quickly you can get it. The United States was the first to recognize Iron Dome's potential, investing over $1.6 billion in its development and production. American military leaders didn't just see a defensive tool, they saw a strategic asset that could protect forward-deployed troops and critical installations worldwide. The U.S. Army has already begun integrating Iron Dome batteries into its own air defense architecture, recognizing that American soldiers in hot zones need the same protection Israeli civilians have come to depend on. But America isn't alone in this pursuit. Reports suggest that NATO allies are quietly exploring Iron Dome acquisitions, while nations facing similar asymmetric threats are lining up to discuss potential partnerships with Rafael defense systems. The technology that once seemed uniquely suited to Israel's specific geographic and strategic challenges is now being viewed as the gold standard for 21st century air defense. What makes Iron Dome so universally appealing isn't just its technical capabilities, though those are impressive. Enough. Each battery uses sophisticated radar systems to track incoming projectiles, advanced algorithms to calculate trajectory and threat level, and precise interceptor missiles that can destroy targets with remarkable accuracy. The system can distinguish between projectiles heading for populated areas and those that will harmlessly impact empty ground, saving costly interceptors for genuine threats. But the real revolution lies in what Iron Dome represents: the democratization of defense. For decades, military strategy has been dominated by the concept of mutually assured destruction, the idea that both sides in a conflict would suffer catastrophic losses, making war theoretically unthinkable. Iron Dome flips this equation. It offers the possibility of defense without offense, protection without retaliation, survival without escalation. This shift has profound implications for global stability. Nations that feel secure behind defensive shields might be less likely to launch preemptive strikes. Regional powers might find their missile arsenals suddenly rendered obsolete, forcing them to reconsider their strategic approaches. The balance of power that has defined international relations since the Cold War could be fundamentally altered. Yet Iron Dome's success has also created new challenges and controversies. Critics argue that defensive systems like Iron Dome might actually encourage more conflict by making war seem less costly for the defending side. There's also the economic question. At an estimated $50,000 per interceptor missile, Iron Dome creates a dangerous asymmetry where expensive defensive systems are used to stop relatively cheap offensive weapons. This economic puzzle is driving innovation in next-generation defensive technologies. Military contractors worldwide are racing to develop more cost-effective solutions. Laser-based systems that could intercept projectiles for mere dollars per shot, AI-powered swarm defense networks, and even more exotic technologies like electromagnetic pulse weapons designed to disable incoming threats. The technological competition has become so intense that some experts predict we're entering a new arms race, not between offensive and defensive capabilities, but between different defensive technologies themselves. The nation that develops the most effective, affordable, and scalable missile defense system won't just protect its own citizens. It will hold the key to reshaping global military dynamics. This is why Iron Dome's next target isn't a rocket or a missile. It's the international defense market itself. Israeli defense exports have skyrocketed, with Iron Dome technology serving as a flagship product that demonstrates the country's advanced military capabilities. Nations that once viewed Israel primarily through the lens of regional conflict now see it as an essential partner in their own security planning. The ripple effects extend far beyond military applications. Countries investing in Iron Dome-style technologies are also building domestic defense industries, creating jobs, and developing expertise that could revolutionize everything from civilian air traffic control to space debris management. The same technologies that can stop a rocket can also intercept a wayward satellite or protect critical infrastructure from accidental impacts. As we look toward the future, one thing becomes clear. Iron Dome has done more than just save lives. It has opened a new chapter in the story of human conflict and cooperation. The technology that began as Israel's answer to a specific regional threat has become a template for how nations might protect themselves in an increasingly dangerous world. The question now isn't whether Iron Dome technology will spread, how quickly that spread will occur, and whether the world will become more secure or simply more complex as a result. In a world where the next Iron Dome could be defending cities from London to Tokyo, we're all about to find out.